Do you take vitamin D every day, thinking you are doing your body a favor? What if I told you that you are likely making a mistake that is quietly sabotaging your health? If you're taking vitamin D the wrong way, you might not be getting any of its true benefits. In fact, that simple mistake could be affecting your energy, your mood, and your overall well-being. Stay tuned to learn the hidden mistake you're making and how to fix it to unlock all the amazing benefits of vitamin D. Many people take vitamin D every day, believing they're doing everything right. However, there's a mistake that most overlook, and it could be silently preventing you from getting the full benefits of this essential vitamin. What if taking your vitamin D without thinking about what you're eating is the reason it's not working as effectively as it should? You might be making this mistake without even realizing it. Here is the key. Vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin. This means that your body needs fat to properly absorb it. When you take vitamin D without any fat in your meal, your body can only absorb a small fraction of it. Essentially, you could be wasting a large portion of the vitamin D you're consuming. It's like buying a powerful tool but not using it correctly. It's sitting there, not giving you the results you need. Studies confirm this. Researchers found that people who took vitamin D with meals containing healthy fats had up to 50% better absorption rates compared to those who did not. That's a significant difference. And yet, many still make the mistake of swallowing vitamin D with just water or without a meal that has fat in it. This simple but crucial detail is often overlooked. It's not just about taking a pill. It's about when and how it's taken to make sure your body can fully use it. But that's not the only mistake to look out for. Even if you're taking vitamin D with food, you may still be unknowingly making another critical error that's limiting its effectiveness. These are the types of things that can cause frustration when trying to improve health. You might be doing everything right, but still not getting the full benefits of the vitamin D you're taking. Vitamin D plays a vital role in the body, far beyond just supporting strong bones. It is integral to several aspects of health, including immune function, muscle strength, and even mental health, especially as we age. As the body ages, it becomes more challenging to absorb nutrients, and this includes vitamin D. Shockingly, research shows that over 40% of U.S. adults are vitamin D deficient, and this number only increases with age. Older adults are at a higher risk, facing more severe consequences from a deficiency. The National Institutes of Health has found that low levels of vitamin D in the elderly are linked to a host of serious health issues. Before we move on, I'd love to know where you're watching from. If you're a senior looking to naturally ease health problems, make sure to subscribe to Knowhow and turn on the notification bell. And if this content helps you, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. I want to keep improving for you. Osteoporosis, a condition where bones become weak and brittle, is one of the most common consequences of a vitamin D deficiency. In fact, vitamin D deficiency can increase the risk of fractures by up to 30%. It plays an essential role in calcium absorption, and without enough vitamin D, the body cannot efficiently absorb calcium, which is necessary for maintaining strong bones. This puts individuals at risk of fractures from even minor falls or bumps. But the dangers don't stop there. Low vitamin D levels are also linked to an increased risk of cardiovascular disease. The heart and blood vessels rely on adequate vitamin D levels to function properly. Insufficient vitamin D has been associated with higher blood pressure, arterial stiffness, and even heart disease. It's not just the bones and the heart that suffer. Cognitive decline, including the risk of conditions like Alzheimer's and dementia, can also be accelerated by a lack of this crucial vitamin. A study published in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease found that older adults with low vitamin D levels were 50% more likely to develop dementia compared to those who had adequate levels. Now the question is, how does vitamin D do all this? It's involved in a complex process that affects various systems in the body. The liver and kidneys convert vitamin D into its active form, which then helps the intestines absorb calcium and phosphorus, both of which are vital for healthy bones. But vitamin D doesn't only influence the bones, it plays a role in muscle function as well. Older adults, in particular, may experience muscle weakness when their vitamin D levels drop, increasing the risk of falls and injuries. Given how important vitamin D is for so many aspects of health, it's essential to ensure you're getting enough. However, simply taking the supplement isn't always the full solution. Many people mistakenly think that just popping a pill is enough to get the benefits of vitamin D, but how the body absorbs and uses it is just as important. The effectiveness of the supplement depends on various factors, including when and how it is taken. Many people believe that the standard dosage of vitamin D, typically 600 IU per day, is enough to meet their needs. However, research has shown that for older adults, this may not be sufficient. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition suggests that adults over 65 require between 800 and 1,000 IU of vitamin D daily to maintain optimal health. Taking less than this can lead to several serious health problems, many of which are particularly concerning for the elderly. One of the most immediate consequences of low vitamin D is weak bones. Without enough vitamin D, the body struggles to absorb calcium, which is essential for bone health. This deficiency can result in bones becoming brittle and more prone to fractures. In fact, a lack of vitamin D can cause a 5% loss in bone mineral density, a significant increase in the risk of breaks and fractures. As bone strength deteriorates, even simple falls can lead to severe injuries that take longer to heal in older adults. Beyond bone health, vitamin D also plays a critical role in muscle function. When the body is deprived of this vitamin, muscle weakness can occur. The risk of falls increases because the muscles are not as strong or responsive as they should be. In fact, a study by the American Geriatric Society found that people with vitamin D deficiency are twice as likely to experience falls compared to those with adequate levels. These falls can result in broken bones, hospitalizations, and a reduced quality of life. Furthermore, vitamin D is essential for maintaining a healthy immune system. It supports the body's ability to fight infections and regulate inflammation. When levels are low, the immune system becomes less effective, leaving the body vulnerable to illnesses such as the flu, pneumonia, and other respiratory infections. For older adults, this is particularly concerning, as the immune system naturally weakens with age. Deficient vitamin D levels can make it even harder for the body to protect itself from infections. The consequences of insufficient vitamin D can extend beyond bone and immune health. Studies have also linked vitamin D deficiency to chronic conditions such as heart disease, diabetes, and even cognitive decline. In older adults, the lack of vitamin D may accelerate the onset of dementia and Alzheimer's disease, according to research in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease. Inadequate vitamin D is not just about feeling a little tired or weak. It's about the long-term impact it has on health. The more vitamin D deficient someone is, the more their body suffers in ways they may not even realize. Many older adults remain unaware of their deficiency until it leads to a serious health issue. While many people are aware of the dangers of not getting enough vitamin D, taking too much of it can be just as harmful. Overdosing on vitamin D might seem unlikely, but it's a very real risk that many don't consider. Too much vitamin D can lead to a condition called hypercalcemia, where excess calcium builds up in the blood. This can cause a range of uncomfortable symptoms, including nausea, vomiting, and even kidney stones. The National Institutes of Health, NIH, warns that the safe upper limit for vitamin D intake is 4,000 IU per day. Going beyond this amount, especially on a regular basis, can be dangerous. A 2021 study revealed that individuals who took more than 4,000 IU daily were at a 60% higher risk of developing kidney stones. This is a serious concern, as kidney stones can cause severe pain, lead to complications, and even require surgery to remove in extreme cases. But kidney stones are just the beginning. Excess vitamin D can affect the way calcium is deposited in the body, leading to other serious health issues. One of the most concerning effects is on cardiovascular health. High levels of vitamin D can cause calcium to accumulate in the arteries, making them harder and less flexible. This process, known as vascular calcification, increases the strain on the heart. As the arteries stiffen, the heart has to work harder to pump blood through the body, raising the risk of high blood pressure, heart disease, and even heart attacks over time. The body depends on a delicate balance of calcium. Too little calcium can weaken the bones, but too much calcium, due to excess vitamin D, can lead to complications that put the heart and kidneys at risk. Unfortunately, many people don't realize they're overdosing until they experience the physical consequences, which may include pain, fatigue, and more serious health problems. Monitoring vitamin D intake is crucial to prevent these issues. It's not just about taking the right dose. It's about understanding how much the body truly needs and ensuring it doesn't exceed safe levels. This is particularly important for older adults who may already be at higher risk for cardiovascular problems, kidney issues, and other health concerns. If you are finding this helpful so far, please take a second to like this video. It may seem small, but it tells YouTube that this message matters and helps Knowhow reach more people who truly need it. If you believe others deserve this knowledge too, tap that thumbs up now. Another danger of taking too much vitamin D is that the symptoms of an overdose can often be subtle or mistaken for other health problems. For example, excessive thirst, frequent urination, and digestive issues might be seen as signs of something else, like dehydration or digestive distress. But in reality, they could be early warning signs of hypercalcemia due to vitamin D toxicity. How can someone be sure they're not overdoing it? Regular blood tests can help track vitamin D levels and ensure they stay within the healthy range. While it might seem tempting to increase the dose to make up for past deficiencies, more isn't always better. Taking vitamin D in the right amount at the right time is essential for reaping its benefits without causing harm. Taking vitamin D at the right time and in the right form can make a world of difference in how your body absorbs and utilizes it. Most people simply take their vitamin D when it's convenient, often without thinking about how their body will process it. However, when vitamin D is taken correctly, it can significantly improve its absorption and the benefits you experience from it. One of the most important aspects to consider is when to take vitamin D. Research shows that vitamin D is best absorbed when taken with meals that contain healthy fats. This is because vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin, meaning that it needs fat to help it pass through the digestive system and into the bloodstream. Studies, including one published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism, suggest that the absorption rate of vitamin D can be up to 50% higher when taken with fat-containing foods. This is a substantial increase, and it's a simple change that could make a huge difference in how well your body utilizes the vitamin D you're consuming. Think about it. If you're taking your vitamin D with water or without any healthy fats in your meal, you could be losing out on up to half of its potential benefits. The best way to ensure that you're getting the most out of your vitamin D supplement is to pair it with foods like avocados, nuts, olive oil, or fatty fish. These foods contain healthy fats that allow vitamin D to be absorbed more effectively. So, the next time you take your supplement, try incorporating a small portion of these fat-rich foods into your meal to boost the absorption rate. But timing isn't the only factor that matters. The form of vitamin D you're taking also plays a crucial role in its effectiveness. There are two main forms of vitamin D available in supplements: vitamin D2, ergocalciferol, and vitamin D3, cholecalciferol. Although both forms can help raise vitamin D levels in the body, studies have shown that vitamin D3 is far more effective than vitamin D2. A 2019 meta-analysis concluded that vitamin D3 is superior to vitamin D2 in raising serum levels of vitamin D and maintaining those higher levels over a longer period. This is because vitamin D3 is more readily absorbed by the body and is converted into its active form more efficiently than vitamin D2. For this reason, it is highly recommended to choose vitamin D3 over vitamin D2 for optimal results. The difference between these two forms of vitamin D might seem subtle, but it's significant when it comes to how the body uses the vitamin. Taking vitamin D3 ensures that your body has a better chance of absorbing and utilizing the vitamin for important functions, such as supporting bone health, boosting immunity, and even regulating mood. If you're looking to get the best results from your vitamin D supplement, choosing vitamin D3 should be a priority. However, while taking vitamin D3 and pairing it with a healthy meal containing fats are both important, it's also crucial to understand the importance of consistency. Consistently taking vitamin D in the right form and with the right timing can lead to long-term benefits that significantly improve your overall health. Whether you're trying to strengthen your bones, boost your immune system, or maintain mental clarity, making sure you're taking vitamin D correctly can help you achieve your health goals. Vitamin D doesn't work alone in the body. It relies on other nutrients to maximize its effectiveness. One of the most important nutrients that vitamin D depends on is magnesium. Magnesium plays a crucial role in converting vitamin D into its active form, which the body can then use for various functions. Without enough magnesium, the body struggles to activate vitamin D, making the supplement you're taking far less effective. This is especially important for older adults, who may be more prone to magnesium deficiency due to changes in diet or medication use. Research has consistently shown that magnesium deficiency can hinder the body's ability to properly process vitamin D. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that individuals with low magnesium levels were less likely to have the active form of vitamin D circulating in their blood, even if they were supplementing with vitamin D. This means that even if you're taking the right amount of vitamin D, if you're not getting enough magnesium, you might not be able to fully benefit from it. Magnesium is so essential in this process that many health experts now recommend taking vitamin D supplements along with magnesium to ensure optimal effectiveness. But magnesium isn't the only nutrient that vitamin D depends on. Calcium, too, plays a critical role in how vitamin D works in the body. Vitamin D is needed for the proper absorption of calcium in the intestines. Without adequate vitamin D, the body cannot absorb calcium efficiently, and this can lead to weakened bones over time. Vitamin D helps regulate calcium levels in the body, ensuring that enough calcium is available to support bone health. In fact, one of the primary reasons people take vitamin D supplements is to help their body better absorb calcium, which in turn strengthens bones and helps prevent conditions like osteoporosis. However, the relationship between vitamin D and calcium is a delicate balance. Taking too much calcium without sufficient vitamin D can cause problems. When calcium levels rise in the body without adequate vitamin D to guide its absorption, the excess calcium can build up in the blood, leading to a condition called hypercalcemia. This condition can cause a range of problems, including kidney stones, nausea, and fatigue. In severe cases, it can even lead to kidney damage. This is why it's essential to maintain a balanced intake of vitamin D, calcium, and magnesium. They work together to ensure the body can absorb and use each nutrient effectively. Maintaining a proper balance of all three nutrients, vitamin D, calcium, and magnesium, is key to optimizing the benefits of each. When these nutrients are in harmony, they support bone health, muscle function, and even cardiovascular health. But if the balance is off, the body can struggle to function at its best. It's important to remember that more isn't always better, especially when it comes to calcium and vitamin D. Taking excessive amounts of either can throw off the delicate balance, leading to health problems. To get the best results, it's important to make sure your diet includes a healthy mix of these nutrients. Foods rich in magnesium, such as leafy green vegetables, nuts, and seeds, can help ensure your body has what it needs to activate vitamin D. Similarly, calcium-rich foods like dairy products, leafy greens, and fortified foods can help support the role of vitamin D in calcium absorption. If you're unsure about how much of each nutrient you should be getting, it's a good idea to consult with a healthcare provider who can help tailor a supplement regimen to your specific needs. Low vitamin D levels in older adults go beyond the well-known issue of weak bones. Deficiency in this essential nutrient is linked to several serious health concerns, including cognitive decline and depression. A 2019 study found that individuals with low vitamin D levels were 50% more likely to develop Alzheimer's or other forms of dementia. This connection highlights the vital role vitamin D plays in brain health. It's not just about bones and muscles. Vitamin D is crucial for maintaining mental clarity and cognitive function as people age. Moreover, vitamin D is an essential part of the immune system, helping the body fight off infections. When levels of vitamin D are low, the body's ability to protect itself from illnesses, particularly respiratory infections like the flu, is compromised. Older adults with low vitamin D are more susceptible to these infections, which can lead to complications and a longer recovery time. The risks of low vitamin D don't stop with cognitive decline and immune function. Studies have also shown that older adults with insufficient vitamin D are at a significantly higher risk for depression. One 2018 study found that those with low vitamin D levels were 65% more likely to develop depressive symptoms than those with adequate levels. This can significantly affect overall well-being and quality of life. If this video was helpful, please don't leave without subscribing to Knowhow. And if you feel like I truly understood your struggle and offered a solution that matters, type the word relief in the comments. I'd love to know if this helped you.